What?
Her eyes are wet.
I curse you! All of you!
Where can we find some seeds though?
Now, where did you put them?
Huh.
Ah, here they are.
Oh yes, I remember now. These are the seeds we gave to Milius a long time ago. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
I found these nuts for you. Remember, Milius? You always said that one day there will be a beech tree growing here. I think it's about time.
Oh, look at Milius. What? Oh, and the old man in the back as well.
What did you bring?
Do you remember Milius? A kind man with a warm smile. Well, he told me to give you this.
Wow!
Now we just have to wait.
All right.
Don't we have to water it first? Maybe not. What's up?
How long?
Too long for us to keep sitting here.
Oh yeah, it's gonna take a while.
That long.
Some things take time. And only with patience will you receive your reward.
Why do we have to do all these things if all we had to do is wait?
Simply waiting would not have been enough, Jonathan. You just paved the way for things to take their course. They are happening right now. And in a few days' time, we will return and see the first green leaf of something new.
Oh. Is it God's reward?
Maybe.
Does he make things grow?
You made it.
No. I just planted the seed.
So just to water the seed. Yep, there we go.
Now you can fetch some water from the rain barrel.
But that water's smelly. It's been there forever. There are many trees by the river. I bet that water's better.
That's a longer walk, though.
I don't mind. The distance is worth it.
Maybe you're right. It is worth it. Let's walk together then.
But
Awesome.
I'll carry the bucket.
Alright. I have a feeling that the cathedral is in shambles. It doesn't look good. Kingsbridge, later that day.
Why isn't Remigius holding the sermon? What's gotten into Philip?
Whoa, what the crap? Seriously, the cathedral crumbled completely?
Our church lies in ruins.
Wow.
But all of this, these dire times, have revealed something important to us. Something that, maybe until today, I wasn't aware of.
What do you mean?
Claim that God doesn't watch them. Claim that they don't need the church. Let's go with this.
You've been praying in these ruins. But you've been praying like you always did, in humbleness. We don't need a church for prayer.
Where else are we going to pray? The chapter house?
The church is where God resides.
God doesn't work in the ways we might assume. Today, Jonathan tended to our garden to make it beautiful again. And he told me of things I almost had forgotten. Good and evil are not in here or out there. They are within each of us.
Claim that the man is the devil. Claim that the man is God. Oh, let's go with this.
God made us in his image. Thus, we carry the godly spark within us. But we have witnessed that man can have the devil in his heart as well. Prayer needs no special place, for we are his church. In our actions, he exists.
We are God's temple.
No man is closer to God than any other man. Whether you pray in church or on the streets of our towns, whether you're a man, woman, monk, or bishop.
Philip, look outside. You have to see them. You've
Ah,
got to see the horses and the colours.
Jonathan,
I think Jack and Eliana have returned. Interesting. Let's go see.
now, what's going on?
I heard noises and I went to look.
All right.
Calm down. What happened?
But the priest said they brought a miracle.
Who? What? What priest?
Step right up, brothers and sisters. For you are about to see something that will change your life.
Who is that?
They brought us a miracle.
A miracle?
Don't be shy. There is no danger, just awe that awaits you here. Ah, you must be Prior Philip.
Ah, look at
I
Jack.
am Brother Reynold.
Why are they
I have been
hiding like
sent by
that?
the Archbishop of Canterbury. Here is his letter, in case you have reasonable doubts.
Letter from the Archbishop of Canterbury. It's so weird that they hide themselves like this. Why not just come in as themselves? I mean, Brother Philip would definitely be happy to see him. Anyway, let's inspect this. Let's see what this is all about. Letter dated January 20th, 1141. Philip of Kingsbridge. I hereby implore you to accept the grace of the Weeping Madonna, for she has chosen Kingsbridge as her shrine. After the rumors of a miracle had come to my ears, I had called for the procession to see me, then saw it with my own eyes. She is real. I have claimed the miracle for England, and had intended to retain her in Winchester. The guardians of the Madonna have convinced me otherwise. They have come to England only to support the rebuilding of Kingsbridge. You have my blessings, Philip of Kingsbridge. I expect you to restore your priory to be worthy of the Holy Madonna. Theobald, Archbishop of Canterbury. Huh. But is he gonna support us financially?
We've been charged to accompany the Weeping Madonna. She is to replace the loss of your relic, Saint Adolphus the Martyr, who was taken from you, I hear, with brute force.
What?
What?
On her travel from far away Africa, she has collected donations to reward Kingsbridge for your faith in her and in the Lord.
I can't believe this.
Oh,
What is
there's the
all this?
money.
You do believe. That is why she came. And that is why you shall witness her miracle for yourself today.
What?
The Weeping Madonna came to me in a faraway land named Africa. A baptized Saracen was her former guardian. And I and the custodians of the Holy Virgin were chosen to take her on a journey.
Baptized? A Saracen?
Please tell us more.
Of course. My words shall prepare you for the sight of the Holy Madonna. I knew not her powers or destination. Nevertheless, I carried her for many miles. Many bore witness to her miracle.
So what are we supposed to do here?
Before it
Oh, who are
dawned
these
upon me,
strangers?
she wanted to go
Interact with the
home.
jungler, with the
Excuse me.
Jack, maybe?
Don't interrupt.
But I wondered, what shrine should be her shelter?
Maybe use this
What
with the
is in
priest?
this
This
book will
time,
not help
it
me
was
more
the
than
Madonna herself who
Alright.
answered my questions. She said,
A traveling shrine.
"You shall build
Parts
me a
look
new
like
church in
requirements.
Kingsbridge." So we set off, with the blessing of Archbishop Theobald of Canterbury. And along the road, from Paris, across Normandy, over the sea, and all the way to Kingsbridge. Devout
Alright.
Christians have given money for the building of the Church of the Weeping Madonna. This Church of Kingsbridge. The Weeping Madonna has chosen you, all of you.
Do we have to
I
do
will
anything
tell you
here?
again,
Or
dear brothers and sisters.
oh no, don't tell me again. Let's stop him.
What country did you say you came from?
We have traveled all the way from a place of wonders too marvelous to behold. The faraway land of Africa.
Africa has many countries, I've heard.
Yes, it does. You heard me correctly. It was a long journey.
Why are they lying like
The
this?
Weeping
I mean,
Madonna came to me in a
they
faraway
didn't have
land
to
named Africa.
do this. Anyway, let's
A
carry on.
baptized Saracen was her former guardian.
What's it like in Africa?
The sun is always shining, and miracles happen every day. It's a land of great deserts, fig trees, and creatures that an Englishman can't even dream up.
Like these horses. Are they horses?
They are not. To you, they might resemble horses, but the name the Africans have for these creatures is impossible to pronounce, even for me.
What the crap
must
is
be
he
thinking.
saying?
How can he be
Oh
so
my
sure?
god. Okay, let's carry on. What's a fig?
You mentioned there were fig trees in Africa. What are they?
It's a fruit, of course. It looks like a strawberry and tastes like a pear.
The scripture mentions these figs, and they sound nothing like that. Why is that?
No two apples look or taste alike. The same goes for figs, and doubly so.
I'm getting the impression that this man has never even been to Africa. Why would he lie?
It's so
And
weird that
I
they're
will tell
lying.
you
That's
again.
true.
Hey!
Let's see.
Now,
Alright. About
brothers
this?
to contemplate.
and sisters,
Nope. Use
I have
this
heard.
with
Not
the
now.
that life
Seriously?
has not been kind to Kingsbridge.
explore
but it-
surroundings. Okay, so we can leave.
Along the road.
Interesting.
From Paris, across Normandy,
This is definitely not a camel.
over the sea,
They've just put these
and
things
all
on the back of the
way to
horses.
Kingsbridge.
Examine back of the cart.
Devout
Yeah, let's look at this. Actually, before we do that, I want to examine the horses because this is
They
really
look
funny.
almost like horses.
Madonna has chosen you,
Hollow.
you.
Feels like a wicker basket covered in pelt.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
How can he be so
Martha. Can we talk to Martha?
What do you think of this procession?
They seem well intended, and we could use the money.
That's
In the
true.
beginning, I was not. I only had my faith. I knew not.
For oh, look at this. The kid was back there.
Nevertheless, I carried
Hey, buddy.
out many
Oh my god, he's grown up. Look at this.
It was a long
Ask boy why he's hiding. Ask boy if he doesn't want to see the miracle. Yeah, let's ask boy why he's
Why are you
hiding.
hiding?
A baptized Saracen was her former guardian. And I and
Um,
the custodians of the Holy
can we ask his
Virgin
name?
were
I
chosen
am
to take
Philip.
her on a journey.
Who are you, young man?
Okay, maybe he wants to
not
see
fit for
the
Why was
miracle?
Kingsbridge
Oh,
chosen
hey
to
kid,
be the
come
home
out.
of the Holy Virgin?
Dang it.
She said,
I cannot chat with him anymore.
"You
Crap,
shall
okay.
build me a
Maybe we're gonna need to
new-"
go
So we
back
set
at
off
this
with the blessing of Archbishop Theobald of
cart
Canterbury.
later on, or are we doing it now? Oh, never mind.
Can you feel it? Brothers and sisters, you are about to witness a miracle. The Madonna knows how you have suffered. The Virgin Mother had to witness the rise and fall of her Son, our Lord Jesus Christ, and never stopped believing. Kingsbridge has endured many hardships. Prior James left you before his time when you needed him the most. Your old cathedral was burned to the ground,
How do you know this?
and your new one collapsed even before construction was finished. You have suffered the ruthless destruction of your market, homes, and lives.
Dada!
All of you have lost husbands, wives, and children, family and friends.
Dada!
The little boy in the cards is
All of you know
asking for
how
us.
it is to be hungry and afraid.
Follow masked man. Yeah.
Jack.
Ah, there we go.
Helena.
Philip,
But this is...
a miracle, isn't it? Or something along those lines.
But how?
We thought it was time to give Tommy a home.
The boy? Your boy?
Well, Philip? Do you recognize him? Our little Tommy?
Tommy? But...
What is all this? Where have you been?
It's been almost 3 years since I last saw you, Jack. Where on earth did you find him?
I'd almost given up looking for him. Then Tommy found him.
And you decided to come back.
Well, this is our home, after all.
Then what on earth is all this? This miracle?
With the Madonna, we were able to collect donations for your priory and for Kingsbridge.
Really?
We can start anew. We can rebuild the cathedral.
What's the catch?
I'll get to be master builder.
Why?
I've studied the cathedrals, churches, and houses they build in France and Spain. I saw how different their constructions were, with new shapes, colors, and ideas. Oh, you should have seen it. They combined rib vaulting and pointed arches. I want to do that. That's why.
Why here?
Because this is home.
Condemn their lies. Doubt that the money suffices. Well, maybe it will be sufficient if we...
The townspeople probably think that's
Keep
enough to
bringing
build
people
a whole
here.
cathedral. But to me, it looks like about £100. You know, that won't even pay for a year's work.
Like all of this, it's a symbol. enough for a fresh start.
And the Madonna will stay here. Kingsbridge will attract visitors and
Yeah,
donations
just as
again.
I thought.
You mean I should be thankful for these lies and tricks?
Jack! Aliena! You came back!
We wanted to see you, little sister.
How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. But look at you! And the little one!
Tommy,
How are the others?
Alfred left Kingsbridge. Richard shows up every now and then, and Ellen returned to the forest.
we need to visit her.
What's
We
wrong,
definitely need
Mother?
to.
I'm glad you're back.
I am too. Very glad.
She looks like she's about to cry.
She will weep for your suffering, Kingsbridge. She knows your pain.
What now?
The miracle!
Her eyes are wet. Look at her.
They're shining!
She cannot hold her tears any longer.
She is made of wood. It's impossible.
Why are you weeping?
She is mute ever since her husband died.
The Madonna has suffered as I have. She understands.
No way.
It seems through her faith in all of your lies, Mary has found a miracle. We can't keep trying to repair Kingsbridge by ourselves. Things are not improving. We're struggling to keep things as they are.
But we can't afford to hire help.
Without farming and fairs, we're back to Prior James's time.
All these past years, my advice was good enough for you. But it appears you've changed your mind now, again.
It is time we started doing something to wake up and make Kingsbridge what it used to be. We did before and we can do it again.
I'm not willing to accept a risk like that. Don't you remember what happened last time? My, how easily we forget.
I remember well.
And still, you put your trust into a group of random strangers to make things better. Philip, why in God's name have you stood by and let this happen? They're tricking us into giving them money for false idols.
They are giving us money.
So that we'll place this idol in our priory? Do you approve of this?
Damn, Remigius. Why don't you just work with me, man? I mean, I know exactly why. Because he is the man of our enemy. That's why he doesn't want to work with us, ever. What an asshole. Condemn deception, condone miracle. Let's condone the miracle, whatever. We need this. Whatever
People
Whatever
need
the cost.
hope, and these travelers are giving them hope. Yes, it is a deception, but with good intentions. Mary speaks again. Is that not a true miracle?
You fell for them. You really did. And now you joyfully take part in their deceptions. I'm warning you. I cannot support a prior who tolerates heresy.
Your threat won't sway me. No matter how unconventional, their return and their gift are a blessing.
You made your decision, Philip of Gwynedd. And now, I make mine. I resign. I'm leaving the priory.
Fine. Finally. This place is gonna be much better with our Remigius. The problem is, he's gonna go at the bishop. And he's gonna come back with trouble, I have a feeling.
You got so big, Tommy. And you're just as shy as your father was.
Don't let him fool you. Usually, he's always up to something.
Tom would have been proud of you. Of both of you.
Is she still here? Tom's wife.
Oh, no. Martha and I moved her to Kingsbridge. She's with Tom now. He always wanted that.
Ellen, we found Jack's family in Cherbourg.
The place he came from wasn't Cherbourg, it was Cherbourg.
But... really? What were they like?
They were good people.
His grandmother said Jack looked just like him, like his father.
He does. But they never came for him or asked about him.
They thought he was dead. His ship sunk. He'd always wanted to go to England.
Have you ever heard of the White Ship?
No.
The king's family drowned.
My father was there. He was the only one who survived.
Not for long.
You told me that he was accused of stealing a chalice.
Yes. But I know he was innocent. I heard the story and had to find out what
so
he
he
looked
was
like.
imprisoned in the
He told me
same
his name.
cell here
I fell in love.
in
I
Kingsbridge.
helped him escape. But in the end, they caught up with us.
Crap.
What happened then?
They hanged him.
What?
I was there. And you were there, Jack. But you weren't born yet. He was led to the gallows. Everyone was quiet. The people somehow knew he was not a thief. But I knew for sure. He told me. He was so afraid. He didn't want to die. I didn't want him to die. And I prayed. Then I heard his voice. Quiet.
Sang sweeter than ever, as if the falling melody might wing and net dissever. At dusk the hunter took his prey, the lark his freedom net.
Oh my god.
No!
Holy crap.
No!
Wow.
You said that 3 men were responsible for Father's death.
Who were they?
The Sheriff of Shiring, Percy Hamley, Prior James of Kingsbridge, and Archdeacon Waleran Bygod. They showed no mercy. Neither did I.
I curse you! All of you! He will return to haunt you! One day, you will be judged for what you did. Your houses shall be consumed by fire. Your life shall end in pain and agony. You shall grow old in sadness and regret.
So is she really a witch,
The
or?
people they killed will return to haunt them. I promised them.
Holy crap, the
We
past of this
welcome
location is so
our
sad.
new prior, Remigius. He helped to recover the bones of the Saint of Kingsbridge, Adolphus, from the hands of thieves. Adolphus already rests safely in this great cathedral of Shiring. Our master builder Alfred promised me that it will only be a matter of a few years until the cathedral will be finished. And the Earl of Shiring has promised to support us. But he has not done so for himself. No, the Earl is not a selfish man. His mother, Lady Hamley, is sick. More and more, I feel the whole of England is suffering from a sickness. the sickness of war, poverty, and most of all, heathen beliefs. I have spoken to God. I asked him, begged him to walk amongst us, to heal us. But God told me that only when this great cathedral is finished will he have a temple to reside in. No matter the cost, this shall be a towering castle to protect us from evil and false beliefs. With this cathedral, we will bring an end to the dark times.
Waileran, by God!
Jack, what are you doing here?
My father died by your hands, Waileran. His name was Jacques Cherbourg.
How dare you talk to the bishop like that?
He died right here!
Who are you?
I know that man. He's that bastard from Kingsbridge.
That man is my husband.
You?
All of you, listen to what we have to say. From now on, Kingsbridge is protected.
By our knights, by our walls, and by the word of the king.
So whatever you do, we will defend our town, our market and fulling mills.
And our cathedral, which we shall rebuild. All workers are invited to come and work for us.
Preposterous.
If you so much as try to bring harm to us, Bishop, we will make sure that you pay for everything you did.
Finally, we're fighting back. Holy crap. Right, chapter 16 is done. Home. This has been quite an interesting episode, one that I was waiting for so long. I couldn't wait any longer to get back at these idiots, and I'm really happy that we are finally doing it. Okay, well, we are gonna have to end up the episode right here for now, but when we return, I believe that we will start fighting back. We will start rebuilding Kingsbridge, and we will take revenge for what the Bishop and William has done to us in the past. Okay, well, as usual guys, thank you very much for watching the video so far. Do not forget to leave a like down below, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!